holidays are coming fast. And if you've ever wished you could sell more books without feeling like you're shouting into the void, today's episode is for you. We're talking bundles, book bundles, product bundles, and creative collaborations to help you stand out, delight your readers, and boost your holiday sales. Welcome back to Authors Allies.
Welcome to Authors Allies, the podcast where we dive into the worlds of authors, books, and the art of storytelling. Join us for in-depth interviews with celebrated authors, insightful book reviews, and practical tips on marketing your literary masterpiece. After over 20 years of publishing magazines, I, your host, Rebecca Pachorik, am so thrilled to be able to work within my dream of promoting authors and their books. Whether you're a seasoned writer or just starting your journey, we've got something for you. So grab your favorite beverage, settle in, and let's explore the fascinating world of books together.
Hey friends, welcome back to the Authors Allies podcast, where we talk about all things books, marketing, and the beautiful, messy business of being an independent author. I'm your host, Rebecca Pachorik. If we haven't met yet, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you taking the time to listen and share with a friend. So, depending on when you're listening to this, the holidays are right around the corner. And I know that all of you are sitting back and going, okay, this is when I should be selling the most books. And sometimes we have to get a little bit creative. Now, I know I've done some episodes in the past about using things like collaborative efforts with BookFunnel and other authors. But today I want to talk about bundles that are a little bit different. So I want you to think of a bundle as a gift bag for your readers. More value, more excitement, and usually a better deal. Everyone is looking for a deal at the holidays, from Black Friday to Cyber Monday, on and on. People are looking for a deal, and typically they're not really looking for books. And so it's going to be even harder than a normal day to get in front of people and get more books sold. This is exactly why we get to take the opportunity to be a little more creative. This is also a smart time to breathe some new life into your backlist. Those older titles that you totally love, but you don't talk about as much. But we want to package them together and give them a whole new spotlight. So here are some ideas that I have for you to work on this. If you have a series, putting your entire series or even just the first few books together in an omnibus at a small discount is a great way to get people addicted to you and your books. The other thing you can do for a bundle of your books is to take your standalone collections, maybe group them by theme, by mood, or by season. For instance, if you tend to write a holiday book every year, do a little holiday collection. Maybe you've written various holiday books. I work with one author that I know she has done books surrounding summer holidays, books surrounding Thanksgiving, New Year's, Christmas. She could bundle all of those together and just call it a holiday bundle. And how fun would that be for people to really be able to just get a good feel and have something year-round to remind them of her? The other thing you can do is if you put out more than one series, so let's say you have 3 or 4 series that you've got going, put just the first book from each series into a little bundle. This is a great way to give new readers a taste of multiple worlds of yours and at the same time get them addicted to those stories so that they're going to want to move on and keep reading all of them. Another thing that's really popular, and we have talked about this a little bit, is to do collaborative bundles with other authors. And these don't even need to be anything fancy or real like formal or anything. You could just hook up with a couple of your biz besties that maybe write in the same genre, and maybe together you promote each other's romance, fantasy, cozy mystery, Or maybe you have totally different genres and you put something together to give people a taste of a lot of different things. You could also consider creating some sort of anthology where you and several of your besties write a book, a short story, a novella type of a thing that's going to go into this anthology. So this way, everyone gets a taste of what you guys can do together. Truly, there are just so many ways that you could do this, right? The other thing that I want you to do when you're putting your little bundles together is I want you to think about non-book bonuses. For instance, if you're putting together actual paperbacks or hardbacks, printed versions of your book, and you are personally mailing those out, like who doesn't want signed copies? Those make perfect gifts. Be sure you are adding little extra goodies, little extra touches in the shipment. Bookmarks, printable maps, exclusive extra short stories, pens, anything that you can think of. Stickers, stickers are really big right now. Anything you can think of that's going to make them just go, wow, this author is like the ultimate, right? So another thing that you can do is to get creative with your theming, okay? So you can tie your bundle to some sort of holiday feeling, a reader problem in general. So let me think, a couple of examples here. Cozy Christmas reads, right? New year, new you. I'm sure there are going to be plenty of book bundles out there for nonfiction or journaling authors on making changes to your life, right? Or maybe Witchy Women of Winter for fantasy or paranormal authors. I've personally been on a kick of reading books about strong midlife women. I wonder why, right? Midlife women, that's kind of a hot topic right now. We all know that romantasy is big right now, right? And so same kind of a thing. Anytime you're putting together sorts of bundles that you are mailing out, make sure you're including some swag. But here's the thing. What if you're only doing ebooks? What if you're doing Audible books? Don't worry. There's still ways you can do swag with all of those as well. I have an Audible subscription, and every time I get an Audible book, I would say, maybe not every time, but 90% of the time, there is some sort of extra downloadable that either has some sort of photos from the book, it might have an extra short story added in. There's always some sort of little goodie, and that just makes me feel really special. That is a good opportunity too for you to include things like a QR code for a playlist to go along with your book. You could include coloring sheets. Those are particularly good, coloring or activity sheets if you are a children's author. And even grown-ups are loving coloring these days, right? So some fun adult coloring sheets could also be very fun. Now, when it comes to marketing these bundles, timing is going to be everything. If you're promoting a holiday bundle, make sure you're doing it really early, like seriously by early November, and keep reminding your readers that these are going to be limited deals. Because remember, once Black Friday hits, that whole week, and probably, let's be real at this point, the whole month of November, there are going to be Black Friday deals going on all month long, and all the way till Christmas. The retailers are going to be going crazy trying to get everyone's money. We just want a little piece of that. Our products, books, are a really great value when it comes to gifting. They are very personal. They are things that people can share and talk about really easily. And so books are going to tend to make a really great gift. However, the competition against things like Kindles and the latest smartwatch or iPhone, that's going to be huge, right? And so making sure that we keep our readers in the know on what we are doing and why they want it, this is going to be the key. So a few tips on that. You're going to want to share behind the scenes posts as you're creating the bundle. Get some pictures of the boxes, the stickers, all the good things, right? Also, make sure you do some swap mentions in other authors' newsletters and social media. I will promote yours, you promote mine. Working together with our friends not only makes it more fun, but it's going to make it more lucrative for everyone. Be able to offer a freebie code or some sort of small giveaway to encourage shares. So this is something you're going to have to be a little creative with, because I know there are various rules and things, but just make sure you follow all the rules and see if you can do some sort of contest. Also, make sure that your bundle is really well branded visually. So use consistent colors, titles, cover art, anything that's popping up on social media. Make sure that it has your name, your look, and your feel to it, okay? Another thing that you may want to do is include signed book plates or digital thank you notes to make your purchase feel personal. Oh my gosh, are you getting the idea yet that there are tons of things you can do? When I was talking about, doing those newsletter swaps, keep in mind that collaboration can really be a secret weapon here. If you partner up with other authors, you are both sharing the workload and the audience. This is also a good time to try to get on a few podcasts as well, because anything you can do to get that bigger reach and use other people's audiences really is going to help. Many authors that I know have seen huge success with collaborative bundles. I myself have really been able to grow my email list, getting in some collaborative bundles, especially around holidays and themed events. Because again, this isn't just about selling our books. This is about building our community of readers, building our community of peers when we're collaborating with other people, and it's about building excitement. We want to keep people reading, keep people talking about our books, and keep sharing them. Okay, so before you go and brainstorm your own bundle, here are a few things I want you to think about. Look at your list and see what type of bundle is going to fit your catalog the best. Get out a piece of paper, do a little brainstorming, and just kind of write some things down. Either choose a theme or a holiday hook, and take an honest look at your stuff and see what you've got going on. Then go to your own social media and your own email inbox. Reach out to other authors, see who you're following, see what they're doing, and if it feels right, reach out to them and see if maybe you guys can vibe a collaboration together. Set your timeline, start teasing it to your newsletter ASAP, like yesterday, and keep in mind, again, this is about connecting with your readers, turning your creative energy into something fresh, something fun, and something that is just a little bit outside the box so you can compete with all of the holiday noise that's going to be out there. Okay? Did we do it? Okay. So, whether you're bundling your books, your swag, or your magic mojo together, right? The heart of this is connection. Give your readers something they're going to love opening, something they're going to want to keep coming back to for more, okay? If this episode inspired you, share some things, tag me on social, and let me know what kind of bundle you're planning. I'm happy to help promote it for you as well. If you need extra help brainstorming your holiday promotions, consider joining us inside the Authors Allies Roundtable Marketing Membership. We swap ideas, share wins, and we make book marketing a little more magical. Until next time, keep writing, keep creating, keep shining, keep drinking that coffee, and let's go do some things and have a fun holiday and make some sales.
Tired of drowning in marketing tasks? Stressed about book launches and social media? You're not alone. The Authors Allies Roundtable Done With You marketing membership is your escape. Join a community of authors who understand. Learn proven strategies for creating captivating media kits, running successful ad campaigns, and hosting unforgettable book launches. Weekly meetings, also recorded for your convenience, cover everything from email, marketing, and social media mastery to in-person event planning. Plus, access a treasure trove of worksheets, templates, and resources designed to simplify your marketing efforts. Stop trading precious writing time for marketing madness. The Authors Allies Roundtable is your path to stress-free, profitable writing. Visit www.authorsallies.com to learn more and join today.
That's all for this episode of Authors Allies. We hope you enjoyed our exploration of the literary world. Be sure to stay tuned for our next episode where we'll have more fascinating interviews, book reviews, and marketing tips. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast on your favorite platform. Leave us a review and share us with a friend. To get your free copy of our ebook, 10 Steps to Your Ultimate Book Marketing Plan, be sure to head over to our show notes. Until next time, happy reading and writing.